Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and it is the end of another era. Another game will be shutting down forever. Now, we had talked about New World Eternum ending support in the sense of consistent updates, and some people got baited by the idea. Oh, they said that they're gonna keep the game live for 2026, but if you read between the lines and you read the verbiage that they put out in that, oh, the game's gonna be live for all of 2026, if they're not saying what's gonna happen beyond that, it should have been apparent to most people. It should have been apparent to everyone that the game was ultimately gonna shut down in 2027. Do you guys really think that they're no longer gonna update a game like New World and just keep the servers running in perpetuity, sinking money? Look, we all get baited by the cost sunk fallacy a lot of the times, but with New World Eternum, given that there was gonna be an endpoint into them actually making money on the game, and this is an Amazon published title, again, you should have realized that this game was going to be shutting down in 2027 just by, putting the pieces together. And in fact, the game will be shutting down in 2027 as a post on New World's official website notes. A few months ago, we shared with you, our valued community, that no additional content would come to New World Eternum after the Nighthaven seasonal update. We also said more details on what's happening next, alongside other essential information would soon follow. Today, we're here to share updates and provide transparency on where the game goes from here. New World Eternum will officially be taken offline from all platforms on January 31st, 2027. On January 15th, 2026, the title will be delisted and no longer available for purchase. Now, what's funny is that this post was literally put out on January 15, 2026. Generally speaking, I do like a little bit of a heads up before games get delisted, and I think that's the right thing to do. Look, there might be like 4 people in the world that would have wanted to buy the game and then play it for the rest of the year, even knowing it would be shut down. However, my speculation as to why it was handled this way is that they don't want this story to come up over and over again about, oh, New World is shutting down on this date. Oh, New World is getting delisted on this date. So people like me can farm videos, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real with you guys. They probably want to put out all of the information at once and then call it a day, all right, the New World chapter is over. It is what it is. The post continues, we want to thank the players for your dedication and passion. We are grateful for the time spent crafting the world of Eternum with you. Together we built something special. While we are saddened to say goodbye, we're honored that we were able to share so much of that with the community. It has been our pleasure to work on New World Eternum and evolve this unforgettable adventure with all of you. We look forward to one more year together and giving this fantastic adventure a send-off worthy of a legendary hero. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for sharing this world with us. Again, if you already bought the game, you'll have access to the game till January 31st. You're still able to buy in-game currency, which is hilarious. I mean, who's buying in-game currency on this? I say that, but there's somebody that's like, man, one final dance, one last hurrah for me to buy some microtransacties, you know what I mean? There's gotta be at least a couple people. I say who is doing that, but there's always a few. Are refunds available? No. Will I still be able to buy the game? No, the game is now delisted, totally delisted. I would have liked, why not keep the game available to buy for $1.99? Like, do something like that, but maybe that puts another microscope under the game, or a microscope on the game, and then people are like, wow, look at how far New World's fallen. I mean, the game's shutting down. It can't fall any further. Why not make a couple bucks for the people that want to play the game and see what it was all about before it shuts down? I just feel like it's good to do that and keep it as a relic of a bygone era, and some people would want it in their Steam library. I know folks that are crazy like that. They just want the listing in their Steam library, even if the game is totally defunct. There are people probably mourning that, oh my god, I don't have the crew in my Steam library, but nonetheless, can I still install New World Eternum if I had previously purchased the game? Yes, if you previously purchased it, you can buy it, and if you recently bought the game, you can get a refund, as long as you check with the support of the platform. Honestly, PlayStation probably ain't giving you a refund. I know how PlayStation operates when it comes to refunds. They probably ain't giving you a refund. I hate to tell you that, but it is what it is, man. The end of an era, and I did see the creator of Rust offered $25 million for the game and wanted to keep it alive. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Probably not, but This is another one of those instances where a game is going to be, as I mentioned, a relic of a bygone era, and this is why Stop Killing Games does exist, and it would be great if somebody could figure out a way to get a server up. And yeah, the reception of this game has shifted to mostly negative, 404 reviews, 26% positive. Now, the reception for New World was swinging downwards for a while, and it wasn't like a very positive received game, but it was at mixed at 66% positive all time. Users say game will be shutting down with no offline access or anything, essentially robbing everybody of their money. One of the coolest concepts for a game, the main systems and combat were so chill and fresh. Amazon letting this game die will forever be a stain on their legacy. Never trust Amazon Games and Jeff Bezos. Good luck on Amazon Game Studios ever releasing another title with success. Yeah, this is gonna be a total black mark on Amazon Game Studios going forward, but, you know, Amazon publishing games like Tomb Raider and things of that nature, if it's a single-player title, it is what it is. As far as live service multiplayer games go, yeah, that's gonna be a little bit difficult now. Amazon should refund every gamer who bought this game due to the shutdown of the live service. The fact they still sell the game that is already announced a shutdown as soon as criminal, in my opinion. Shame on Steam, and this was before the official announcement came yesterday. But yeah, New World came out all the way back in 2021, and I say all the way back, that's not a long time whatsoever, so this game would have been active for 5 years. For a game that released at, what, $50 or $60, and there was a plethora of editions and things of that nature, that's a very short window to be alive for, man, until the game essentially becomes a digital coaster. It's not one of those cases where, you know, at the very least, there's an offline component. There's at least some semblance of a single-player component. Like, let's say a older Call of Duty game, which an older Call of Duty game, they're still active. But at least, even if they did shut down, you would have the campaign, you would have offline components. New World Eternum is an MMORPG, and there was no offline component, so I feel like in that case, especially when you've got such a gargantuan publisher and, you know, entity like Amazon behind you, you owe it to your consumers to and your customers to keep the game alive for more than 5 years. I could at least get to the decade mark if you're gonna spend $50, $60 on it, but you know, I guess they just see it as something that they can't make money off of, and at some point they probably ultimately just decided on that, and once you decide on that, it's GG no re as far as that's concerned. But this is definitely going to be a stain on Amazon Game Studios going forward, and how are they going to handle ever doing a live service project again? I don't know, but, you know, they have Throne and Liberty. They did publish Throne and Liberty, and that is another one of the live service games that was done by NC Soft. They did Lost Ark. They published Lost Ark, I should say. King of Meat isn't, I don't think, long for this world, but we'll see about that. King of Meat is a $29.99 title, but does have in-app purchases. But nevertheless, you know, Tomb Raider is still going to be big, but Tomb Raider is a totally different style of experience, so it is what it is. New World delisted, shutting down forever in 2027. Not surprising, but still a bummer, to say the least. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.